Alright, how's everyone doing? I'm back. It's been a very, very long time for me. I've been through quite a bit actually since the new year started, but let's not get into that. And let's get into, playing the game. Playing what I said I was gonna play. Alrighty. Let me do this real quick, just just for a sanity check. Just so, yeah, I had a bit of a little, kerfudgel, playing, or at least streaming today, just because I didn't know if I was streaming or not. I just couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. Let me do, actually, let me do one of these. Actually, and that'll do. Maybe a bit more. Okay, that'll do. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm back. My goodness, streaming probably more often because I gotta make up those days. Gotta make up that month of just not streaming. Goddamn. Oh, dude, I am tired, but I'm back. Thank goodness I'm back. God, I miss streaming. Like, I think the thing is for me, right? Streaming isn't like, it's not about, I mean, I guess it is sort of, like, in a sense, like, you can't say it's not, because, like, that's what everyone does, right? Everyone kind of does it just because, like, they want views, they want the attention, and like the smallest parts, for some people, yes. I think, yeah, for me, it's like, yes, I mean, I like it in some sense, but also, I just kind of like streaming, just interacting. And if it's not that, I mean, it's just like, I feel like for me, if I'm playing a story-based game, or if I'm playing multiplayer, or just any game in general, right? I kind of get bored just like not showing it to someone. You're like, hey, yo, dude, check out what I did. And I'm like, that's super cool. I guess this is kind of my own way of doing it. I don't know. It's just kind of my own way. And I feel like, like in another sense, right? For YouTube, anyways, I just like it when when I get to see like people subscribe. I'm like, that's crazy, dude. We're on 60 now. I was on like I don't know. For the longest time, I was on like 20, and we gained like what 40 subscribers. Sure, not all of them are like here. Not all of them come back, but I think it's fun that they at least subscribed, so that's pretty sick. That is pretty cool in my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with Minecraft. So when I say like create stuff today, mainly I'm just kind of here to, since it's a like a first stream back, I'm not really wanting to do much in the sense of like like make something grand in like a personal world, because I've been doing that and I'm like, okay, I don't want to like start anything big today because it's first stream back, and I want to take it slowly. I want to take it very slowly. My gosh, I barely get enough sleep as it is, man. My body just refuses to let me sleep. It is a crime what my body does to me. It's the craziest thing too. I think for me, it's weird. Like, do you guys get this problem too, where it's like, so like someone says, oh, you're tired, drink coffee or drink an energy drink. I do that, it doesn't do much to me. if anything, I kind of get more tired for a little bit, and then I get like a slight boost, I guess. I don't get much. Like, I don't get much of a boost when it comes to like caffeine drinks. I guess it's like, I don't get much of it. I'm not very sensitive to caffeine, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I guess I can read a study on it, but I have no idea if that's actually a thing. For me, it's like, I drink caffeine, and it's like, I don't feel anything. Like, nothing. Like, I remember, I was working at a grocery store, and I was cutting produce, right? As you do. And I had like a rough time sleeping the night before, right? And I was like, God damn, bro, I'm about to pass out. Like, cause I cannot like wake the hell up. I think it got so bad, like in one of my, and this is cause like, I was busy with like some college work. I was like, God damn it, I have to get it done. So I was doing some all-nighters. I was like, man, screw me, man. What is wrong with me? But yeah. So I was doing those, and I think it got so bad to a point where I took my break in at work. I was like, okay, let me just close my eyes for a second, you know, just rest up for a bit. I slept for the entire shift after that. I was like, holy crap, I passed out, bro. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about in like the current story that I had. So basically, I was cutting produce, and I was like, damn, bro, I need some energy right now, otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep. And so what I did, right, is I grabbed like a random energy drink off the shelf, you know, like off one of those what is it, off the freezer, you know. So I grabbed one, paid for it, and like, bear in mind, right, this was all like during my break, so I could do all this. I'm not wasting like company time doing this. This is my break. I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy an energy drink before I get off my break, so I can get some energy at least. So I bought an energy drink, and I drank it. Like, I gulped that shit down, bro. And it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Like, actually nothing. I waited like an hour for it to kick in. It didn't kick in. If anything, I think it made it worse. Like, I got back to work, went to the kitchen. I was like, I was holding a knife, and bro, I swear I was dozing off while cutting produce. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm about to pass out cutting produce. This is dangerous shit, bro. I am glad that I had a cut knife on, like I had a what is it, like a cut glove, so I couldn't accidentally cut my own fingers off. But like, oh man, I was like, God damn, bro, wake yourself up. Like, I slapped myself. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, the second I get back home, I'm going to sleep. I'm passing the hell out, bro. I'm not messing around. Yeah, so that was a dangerous situation. I'm glad I don't, you know, have to do that anymore, but like, oh my gosh, my body it just refuses to make me go to sleep. Like, there's like big instances in my life now. I think this is just like, it's been throughout my entire life that this has happened. Like, even I think it started when I was like 10 years old. I just couldn't get sleep, man. But so when I gained consciousness, I was like, ah, damn it, dude, this what sucks. But yeah, like I swear, I think it was like when it was like I was 10 when it started, you know, like I just freshly learned, like I was freshly 10 years old. I was like, oh my gosh, bro, I can't sleep. I just can't sleep. I can't sleep. No. So yeah, I mean, that whole portion was like, oh my gosh, I cannot sleep for the life of me. which kind of sucks. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, so all that being said, suffice it to say, man, I cannot sleep, and if I drink any energy drinks, I mean, you know, like, it, at worst, it makes me go to sleep even faster. At best, it doesn't do anything. It just kind of tastes, I don't know, like, energy drinks I don't really fuck with, just because I don't like the taste of them. They all taste kind of like, they taste really artificial, and I'm like, I don't like that. Even the stuff that, like, claims to be, like, all natural, I don't like the taste of it. It just kind of tastes bad. I just don't like it. I don't know what they put in that stuff, man. But, like, I don't know. But then again, I haven't had many energy drinks to begin with, so I don't know. I've only had, like, the big players, like some of the big ones. Like, I've had Red Bull, I've had a Monster, I've had what is it, Celsius, and I've had that other one that, like, has like 130 milligrams of caffeine or something in it. And I'm like, holy crap! But I've had that one. Hasn't had much of an effect on me, so I don't know. I don't know if someone can tell me, like, what the effect of caffeine does to a person, then sure. But yeah, I have no clue. Like I said, man, I have no clue. Alright, let me get in the game real quick. Like I said, man, I have no clue. Also, another thing that at least might be an excuse, it's probably an excuse, but it's the best excuse I have just for not streaming. My PC, I did a complete clean sweep. It is complete. It is a complete and new, brand new OS. Not like I didn't switch to Linux. I'm still on, like, Windows, but it's a clean installation of Windows. And little fun fact to anyone that doesn't, like, know, but if you don't like any of the, like, Windows, like, call home stuff, you can't really get rid of all of it, but you can get rid of a lot of it. Like, you can get rid of advertisements in your start screen. You can get rid of that. You can get rid of the, the two, like, I guess the two interface system when it comes to, like, right-clicking for stuff. You can get rid of that. I did that, and it works perfectly fine. I don't like some of the stuff that Windows 11 does, so I got rid of it. And it's basically like it's like a more modernized version of what Windows 10 is. So yeah, I got rid of a lot of the bloat. But with that being said, Windows 10 is still the far superior OS in terms of, like, just how it comes out, out the box. But I feel like you can make Windows 11 feel like Windows 10 with a more modern look, you know what I mean? I guess that's just me rambling on about Windows. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any news anyone's talking about? I don't, like, I keep up with news, but at the same time, I don't very much, like, I keep up with it, right? But it's not that I'm not outright seeking out the news. You know what I mean? It's not something I seek out on the daily. Alright. So, yesterday, yes, it was yesterday, I was messing around with some redstone stuff because I wanted to show you guys, different types of T-flops, or I think they're called T-flip-flops. I just call them T-flops. I think other people call it T-flops. If they don't, then I guess I'm the only one. I swear to God, other people also call it T-flops for short. but the name is called T flip-flops. Bit of a weird name for a redstone thing, but I mean, it's funny, and they are very, very useful. That's why I wanted to show you guys this. You got some of these guys. Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, okay, man. You're very cool, man. Very, very cool. Are you? No, you're not him, but you're just a guy that's jobless, like an idiot. Where is the jobless guy? Like, okay, weird thing to like note. I didn't know this was a thing, but before we get into any like creation stuff, I just really want to find one. So apparently, there's a chance for a villager to spawn into the world, like in a village, and for him to be called, is it the idiot or something? I don't know. Like, I think he's called like the jobless idiot or or something like that. As far as I'm aware, I think he has a chance of spawning in, and I think he's called the like jobless idiot or something like that. I call him that anyways. I call him that just because of what he is. Like, he is that. There he is. So apparently, this guy in green, no matter what you do, will never get a job. He is just that much of a bum. Like, he just will never get a job. Like, you see all these other villagers, they have jobs. Like, even, dude, even this guy, right? This guy's a blacksmith. This, like, we got a lot of blacksmiths in this one. We got a farmer. We got a map maker. Or cartographer, I think that's what he's called. This guy doesn't have a job, but he has the ability to get a job. He will never get a job. He will always be jobless. He really, dude, he really me for real. Okay. No, okay, what I'm saying is, like, this guy, no matter what you do, he is jobless. He just will never do anything. I don't know why Minecraft thought that was, like, necessary to code into the game, but I'm glad that it is, because that's kind of funny. That's really funny to me. Anyways, back to my redstone yapathon. I have created some examples of different types of T flip-flops. Now, I don't know if this is considered a T flip-flop. I considered it one, but all the redstone like tutorials that I've ever seen never include this one. They never include this one. This one's pretty simple. It's a bit bulkier than others, but it's pretty simple in, you know, in action. So yeah, and it's pretty like you know, cost effective. It's very cost effective. So you might be wondering, what is this? Okay, let me show you, right? You actually might be wondering, what is this? Like, where can you get this thing? Well, it's pretty simple to get it. So, okay, so I don't know why I did that. Okay, so basically how this works, right, is a powered redstone repeater, right, will go here. If you put a repeater in this direction, or I think maybe even in this direction, it'll create one of these. It'll create this thing. I forgot what they're called. It is also a repeater, but it is a like momentary lock repeater. It is a momentary lock repeater. So these things will lock up once it gets like a different redstone signal within it. It's kind of complicated. I really suck at explaining these. However, in concept, it's pretty simple. So this button will send a redstone signal to turn this thing off, which will turn off this, which will then turn on this, which will then do this to this, which will then send a different redstone signal, changing its redstone lock. Really complicated, but pretty cool. Check it out. And it switched it, and it did this. Now it's off. Now it's a momentary switch. It made a button into a lever. Pretty cool. this is like in my thoughts, right? This is the most basic of basic and most cost effective T flip-flops that you can create. It is super basic. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, like I said, right? This is the most, in my opinion, cost-effective and basic, like, T flip-flop that you can make. Onto another basic one, but very cost-effective as well. Not as cost-effective as this one, like I said, just because this one only needs like some stone and redstone and some wood. That's all you need for this. That is all you need for this one. This one requires, obviously, you know, this one requires droppers and a hopper, which, you know, you're gonna need some iron for, and you're gonna need this one. Now, if you guys don't know what this is a comparator. It's a comparator. Basically, what this thing does, what a comparator does, is it compares things, like it says in the name. Like it says in the name. Is there music? I don't wanna, you know, suddenly. Anyways, like I said, a comparator, right? It compares things. What does it compare? It compares anything that it's attached to. So, not a trap chest. I want a normal chest. Okay, let's say we have a chest, right? And we put a comparator right next to it. The comparator senses nothing. That's why it's giving a redstone signal of nothing. Alright. And let's do this. Okay, so this is a... okay, you know what? If I'm gonna make like a, you know, an example grid, I'm gonna at least make it look nice. This is for another thing, but, you know, again, another thing. Okay, so let's just put this here. Okay, so here we go. Put a comparator here. We're just gonna put some redstone here, you know, just like a random line of redstone, okay? This is it. Random line of redstone. So, the comparator senses nothing in the chest because there's nothing in the chest. So, let's put something in the chest. The comparator now senses that there's something in the chest, and it will correspond to the amount that's in. So, the amount that's in the chest will correspond to the signal strength of the comparator. So, it senses 1 wool block. So, it'll give a signal strength of 1. This is 1. It'll never go past 1. If you put more in it, as far as I know... Oh, actually, no. Oh, that's not what I meant. So, as wool, it has a comparator strength of, you know, 0 or 1. But I think it depends on the block itself. So this got 1 in it. So let's put something valuable in it. You know what? Let's put some diamond in there. I don't know exactly how this works. Again, I'm not a professional in like comparators and stuff. I don't really work with them. If I do, then, you know, it's not much at all. Yeah, so this doesn't really send much out. Okay, so as far as I know, this will send a comparator strength of whatever's in that, alright? I think you can hide in it, but I forgot how you do that. Anyways, this sends a comparator strength of 1 every time you put an item in. So it'll always do that. Now, obviously, having a redstone signal of 1 isn't very useful. So how to, you know, I mean, how do you counteract that? It's very simple. You just add a repeater. It's not that hard. Add a repeater, and then you boost the signal strength, and you're good. Pretty simple. This one is like that. Okay, and now that we know what a comparator does, we know how this thing works. So seeing as this light doesn't really have to travel much, it's really right next to the comparator, you don't need much of a signal strength. I mean, it's right next to it, so it'll be powered. Trust me, bro. So basically how this one works, right? Pretty simple, pretty simple. You have droppers going in a circle. So this dropper will go into this hopper, which will go into this dropper. This dropper will go into this dropper, which will go into this dropper. It's a giant loop. And it's like that on purpose. You see, the comparator can only get a signal from the thing it's directly connected to. So it'll only get a signal from this thing. So this thing has something in it, which means the comparator can sense it and send a redstone signal in return. If it doesn't sense it, aka there's nothing in it, it won't send a signal. This thing sent it, this redstone signal sent a power signal through this one to this one, which sends it to this one. See? Alright. And then once you have this thing, once you power this thing, it'll power this, which will power this, which will put it in here to go here. Very simple. See? It's also pretty fast. It also makes a noise, very satisfying noise. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is probably, it's a pretty fast, so I think in my opinion, this is probably one of the fastest T flip-flops that you can make. Like, it's pretty fast, pretty fast. Like, okay, I will compare it to the others in a second, and I'll show you how fast this is compared to those, alright? I just want to, I want to show you how fast this is. It is that fast. Really fast. And basically, how this one works, pretty basic, actually. It's pretty basic. So, this redstone signal will power this sticky piston to push up this block, which will allow this redstone signal to go through and power this repeater, which will then power this sticky piston for a button second, which, if you know how like a button works for a piston, it'll basically make the piston push it out and not stick it back. So it'll go so fast that the sticky piston can't get it back. And so that'll allow this torch to then power this block, which will then correspond to the block next to it. Pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty sick. And if you want to get rid of it, it'll activate this, which will allow the sticky piston to then connect it again. See, pretty fast. And compared to the others, it's a bit faster than this one, and it is a lot faster than this one. Although I'm not gonna say it's like you know, it's not like 10 times faster, but it is faster. This one's basic, but it's cheap. That's why a lot of people can make this one. This one is gonna take some sticky pistons, so you're gonna need to get resources like, you know, slime and just like redstone, iron, stone, you know, all those ones to make this one. But it is faster, and it is really compact. It's like 1 block wide, so it's pretty good. Moving on to this one. This is basically what this one is. Slightly slower, but, you know, it's not going to use a repeater. And you're not going to need like a redstone torch for this one. You just need the observer, which is going to require some quartz, yes. But it's pretty good. It's, like I said, this one's like probably the slowest out of the 4 so far. This one is most likely the slowest. It's also probably one of the oldest ones that I know of. This uses false edges. So what is a false edge? This is a false edge. So basically, you send a redstone signal and it'll send it to the very edge, the bleeding edge of what it is. So it'll send it to the first power. I can't really explain it as much, as well as others. I did it to that one. Okay, well, I'm kind of an idiot for that. Well, it's on now anyways. But yeah, this is super slow, but it works. like I said, super slow, but it is old reliable. It's an oldie, but a goodie. This is probably one of the, this is probably one of the most compact designs that I know of. Again, or not again, but I just want to give a disclaimer. I don't claim to make, I didn't, I did not make these designs. I don't know who did. I just know of them, all right? I just know of them. I don't exactly know who made this design, who originated it. I just know these are common T flip-flop designs. So yeah, just want to say that this is common. It's just it's a as far as I know, this is a common one. Shout out to anyone that shout out to the person that actually made this. I didn't make this. I don't claim to make this. Okay. I know people get mad if you don't, if you claim something that's not yours. I'm just saying this isn't mine. I just want to say it's not mine. This is one that I think is really cool. And it's pretty compact. It's probably as compact as that one. Anyways, this one is pretty simple. It is pretty fast as well. Look at that. So basically what it does, right? You send a button signal down to this piston. It'll give it a momentary push. The observer will observe that it did that, and it will show a redstone signal out of its little bum hole over here, right? And it'll then power this this piston for just long enough to push it out and to not retract it back. Really fast, really effective. Hold on, is the music? I just want to make sure that we are, playing the proper music. Anyways, look at that. It's also really fast. This is a really effective way to do it. The only thing I have against it is it's just really long. It's just long. It's small, but long. It is compact in this directions, but it is not compact in these directions. This is more compact, but it is longer. It's more compact in this way, but it's not compact in this way. It's not a one block design. Each one of these T flip-flops are useful in their own case. Now this one is basically a more complex version of this one. This is just a basic design of it. This is I guess this is a better design of what you would do, because this is also using it. So all you got to do that. The only problem I have with this one is that it cycles it. It cycles it through, so it has a on off for a blip of a second. So it's not the best, but it does have its use. All right. This is another T flip-flop. It's a pretty interesting one. So obviously we're using a comparator again, and what it's comparing is this thing. That's it. It compares, hey, it has water in it. So once it doesn't sense it, it'll do that. So if we push it back, and it'll be here. Put it back up, and it'll compare, hey, there's water there again. See? I don't know. It's a pretty basic, but a pretty good one. It does require some redstone to be, up and down, because you need a piston down here. But it does work. So not bad. This one's also just it's basically this one, but without the comparator and without the cauldron. So you don't it's not necessary to do that. Same sort of movement that this thing has, but instead of a comparator, it's a redstone block. This one works. It's more compact this way. This one is more compact, sort of in this way. You know what I mean? Less compact in this way, but like I said, each one has their uses. This one, again, using comparators, they just work, man. Light wall block, and this thing goes into it, and it's locked by this redstone signal. So it's locked by this redstone torch. So that's why it's not moving into the dropper that I have it assigned to. The dropper will automatically push it back in, but if it's locked, it can't accept items. And it can't, like, you know, push out items. So you put it on, it doesn't have it, but this thing has it, and it can't push it in because it didn't get a redstone signal to push it in, so it has no reason to put it back in. This kind of like, okay, this one is heavily reliant on timing, because if it doesn't get it right, then it just won't get the redstone signal right, and it'll just never work. So you have to be like pretty accurate on the times. Like, it requires some pretty specific timing for it on like tick ratios, but if you get it right, I mean, it works. See, just kind of works. This one relies on the same thing that this thing relies on, but instead of a dropper, it just uses 2 hoppers connected by each other, and it'll lock them together. It'll lock them. It'll lock the hoppers so that it can accept it. But for that like little moment that it can accept it, it'll send it through, and then it'll automatically lock again. So it'll do that. There's a little blip on this one, so it like turns off and on again for like a quick second. See? Not the greatest, but it does work. So yeah, this one is a bit of an interesting one, right? So this is relying on the fact that you can lock a hopper with redstone, and the observers can actually sense that. So the observers can sense when a hopper is being locked. So it'll sense when the hopper is being locked, and it'll send a redstone signal like that. Pretty cool. Now, yes, you can make this design actually kind of easier if you just replace the hopper with a redstone torch, but it'll send a double repeating signal, so it just kind of it will break it in a sense. So that's why we have the hopper. The hopper is a constant 1 tick pulse, and so that'll give the observer a 1 tick pulse. It is consistent. Anyways, on to this. This was all just to show you different, you know, T flip-flops, and they're all pretty cool in their own sense. I actually really like every single one of these. The one that I use kind of a lot just because I'm lazy, is this one. Mainly in my survival worlds, just because they're really basic. But if I feel like getting a little creative, I will use, you know, maybe I'll probably use this one. This is probably my favorite out of like all of them. It is like cost effective, it's basic, but it is simple and it is fast. It is fast. Yes, it has a lot of movement in it, but it is fast, it's cheap, it is consistent. That's all. I mean, that's all I can really ask for when it comes to one of these. So in this design, right, I've made a pretty basic piston door. I made a basic piston door, right? And I want to have a momentary switch, or not a momentary. I want to have a switch that's not a lever, because levers, in my opinion, look really gross. They look stupid. They look gross. No one likes them. I don't like them. Like I said, levers have their place. They have their place. Whether or not they have their place in a piston door, that's up to you. In my opinion, no. I think it makes the design look overcomplicated than it needs to be. So what I like to do is I like to put a button so that I can turn it on and off within, you know, whether I'm in it or whether I'm out of it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check something real quick, people. Yeah, like I said, people, I don't really like to have a lever when it's, you know, when it's not necessary. You can have a button and it's, you know, it's not necessary to have a button, but I think it looks better. I just like it for aesthetics, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've used one of the piston design, one of the T flip-flop switches in this design. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I don't know. I picked a random one, and I picked this one. So, pretty basic. I just kind of, you know, pushed it in. You can make it more elegant than it needs to be. But for this example, I just didn't really care to put it in more compact than it needed to be. So yeah, I'm using this one. Anyways, yes. Like I said, it's not the best since it has the, you know, 2 series system. So it's not perfect, but yeah. I can turn it on anytime I want. Pretty cool, right? Whether it's on and off, I can change, I can pick which 2 sides I want to close it on. Doesn't matter which 2 sides I want to close it on, because either way, it'll close and it'll open no matter which place I'm in. Pretty cool, right? Now, I've had a couple, you know, ideas to make this better. And so I'm just gonna do that real quick. So in order to make this actually work, I'm gonna need these. Now my designs aren't great. I will fully say that they're not great, but I think they'll look cool. And you know, I want to make this one look. No, actually, I've made all mine in wool. No. I want to make it look nice. So the front one's gonna be made of iron. Sure. I want to make it look very, very chic, very fancy. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a platform on where I want to. Oh my gosh, man! I'm having witchcraft out here. Okay, so I want to be. I want to have like a nice 4x4 or 2x2. Sorry. So this is the 2x2. A nice 2x2. Now, what I'm gonna do to that, I honestly have no clue. I don't know. I'm not really the creative type. I say I'm not the creative. I mean, I make a lot of stuff. I don't think I'm creative. And I guess that's just me, like putting myself down. But I legitimately don't think I'm that creative. I just kind of mimic a lot of what other people do. Take that with what you will. Alright, so this design kind of relies on that. I don't really want to do that, just kind of, it looks kind of ugly. But, whatever. Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to make this out of, just like, I'm going to make it a hallway. I just want to make this a hallway, and I want to make this as connected as possible. And I want to make this as basic as possible, you know, so that anyone can make this in their world if they wanted to. Now, I know you're not going to make it out of pure iron, because unless you have an iron farm, it's just not gonna be possible. Okay, so it'll probably be here on the stuff you need to do. I'm gonna do it like this just because, you know, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna have to be like that. Actually, no, it doesn't. I'm gonna do it like this. It's not the cleanest design, but from what I'm doing, it's just gonna have to work like this. Okay. So. Let's do this. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere, alright? Now, for this one, I am gonna say this is my design, but I'm only gonna say it because I'm making it live, and I'm not following anyone that's actually doing this. I'm not following anyone that... So, if this actually is someone's design, I'm sorry. I accidentally made your design. So yeah. Anyways, let's just like work on this now. Let's just work on this. Mine is gonna be really bulky, like super bulky, but you know. Again, I'm no redstone engineer. Okay, and I'm gonna probably push it off to the side over here. Now, when it comes to these ones, these are interesting. I think I can just do wool blocks. Oh man, I really should have put something down here. But anyways, I think that'll work. That didn't work. Okay. Okay. No, wait. I'm an idiot. I'll just do one of these. I'll just do one of these. Nope. Not a comparator. I don't need a comparator. I don't think I need a comparator for this entire build. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll just make them connected via... Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Yes, okay, that'll do. I don't claim to be like a redstone engineer. I can make redstone stuff, okay? That is all I claim to do. Can I use glass? Maybe. Can I use glass? I'm gonna really hope I can use glass. Because if I can use glass, that'll make things so much nicer. Okay, so where do I need this to break? I think here. Okay, so I don't need this. Okay, just to make it a smidge more compact, I think we're gonna use glass. I think I can use glass here, right? Yes, I can use glass. Okay. So that powered that entire thing, as you can see. It didn't power that one, but it powered it. It also powers these? Okay, it only powers that one, which I guess makes it so I can just do this. I think I can just do that now. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna do, and then I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, dude! I'm having voice cracks up the wazoo with me. What is wrong with me today? And then just do this, just cause I'm gonna be doing. Yes. This. Okay. So now, should all be doing that? Yep, okay. And then, basically, all I need to do is copy this design and flip it over to this side. Because it makes it work. It just works that way. And then I'll just put the redstone signal over here. My goodness. Okay. Okay. So I don't need this, and then I'll just do this, right? And then I'll do this, and then I'll do this. And then since we're doing glass that way, we're gonna have to do it this way. I think that's how it works, right? I think that's how it works. I don't know. Bit overcomplicated, but I think it works. So now it should all be activated. There we go. Now all that's left is set up the actual thing. Now for these ones specifically, I'm gonna be doing a very, very special thing, and that is I'm gonna just tick it down. How much does these tick down? Actually, 2. Wow. 2 ticks, eh? So, this one... Actually, Actually, wait, yeah, no. Wait, does this work? It might work, but I have no idea. Might work. Don't know. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. So that I can space these out. And I can do that. So now it'll just work like that. Okay, okay. 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 And then that should do that. I think I might be able to just send a redstone signal like that. Yeah, so this is just not necessary. Because I don't want to have any, like, unnecessary, I don't have any unnecessary, like, what is it, repeaters causing, like, this thing to, you know, have some delay in its system and just mess up. So I think I have it all correct. Fingers crossed it should just work. Fingers crossed. I really hope it just works. Now, the redstone signal is gonna have to be at the bottom, because redstone can't go up glass. It can't go down glass. It can go up glass though. So I kind of screwed with myself here, or not, or you know, however you want to see it. No, I just want to use like a very simple design. I think I'm gonna use this design, because I think I can just kind of sneak it in. I think I can sneak it in. I really hope I can sneak it in. Really hope. Okay. Let's just use the redstone that I'm gonna use. Should be it, right? I think that should be it. Anyways, let's see. So this is a pretty compact design as it is. So it's not the best to be putting something in here. But I think I can put it in. Okay. I just need to remember how to do this one. Okay. Can't really put it in here. So I'm gonna really just need to put it in here. And hope no one sees that. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna be a... Oh, this is gonna be a tight thing I need to do. Oh my gosh, it is gonna have to be really tight. Because that is the piston that you're doing. Oh my gosh, that is how much you're gonna need to use. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it has to be here, I'm pretty sure. It just has to be there. Because I think if I do it this way... it's not working. I need to make sure this works properly. I just need to find a spot where I can put this in. Because if I don't, oh my gosh, it's just gonna be really bad to mess with it. Can I put it in here? So like redstone here. No, that doesn't really work. It's not gonna really work with that one. I could maybe use this one. This one uses a double tick, does it not? No, it doesn't. Okay, this is actually really good. I think I like this one. Just because I can set the redstone however I want to be set. So I'm gonna do that. This one might be better just for... It does require to get some quartz, but I think it's the best design to be using this in. Yeah, because I can squeeze it in there. I can just really squeeze that in there. I can just really squeeze that one in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and that should be it. That should be the redstone T flip-flop. It is very, very small, which I do like. And I can put it in somewhere that I feel like would be, you know, a nice place to put it in. I'm gonna put it over here, just because it's the closest spot I got. I gotta really avoid that stuff. Okay. You can make this better if you want, but yeah, I'm just not caring enough to do that. Anyways. Alright, so redstone, 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 redstone. Here it is. And oh, whoops. Man, always forget, eh? Alright, there we go. So it should be fully, where's my button? I need a button. Let's just use the classic stone, baby. There you go. So this design, again, I don't claim to own it. This isn't like I don't claim to own this design. Actually, I kind of do claim to own it. So this I claim to own because I did make this just from scratch. I didn't look at any tutorials, no nothing. If this is someone's design, shout out to them. I made your design by accident. But yeah, this kind of shows stuff in it, so it's not my favorite design, but it works. It works. Look at that. Come on, hello? Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I think they need a delay. Oh wow. I think they might need a delay. Wait, no, they shouldn't have a delay. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me just do this. No, it has to be one tick, I think. My gosh, damn. This is gonna be really complicated real quick. I kinda messed myself up here. Hold up. Here. Okay, we're gonna re-add this portion just cause. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna add like a tick to this. And okay, here we go. Again, I don't know if this works. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I didn't use that. Okay, it's just more. This is giving me more chances to at least, you know, check for stuff. Maybe these are just not ticked right. So we're just gonna do this and see if it works. Interesting. This shouldn't have one, but I don't know. It does have one. Yeah, it does have one. So then how isn't it working? Okay, maybe I do set it to 2 ticks on this one. Okay, we're setting it to 2 ticks. Okay. Interesting. Oh, is it locked? Oh, it's locked out. Oh, it fully locked out. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh, it fully locked itself out. I was... okay. Okay. What the heck? Okay, hold up. Let me just see what's going on here. Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. I legitimately have no clue why it's doing that. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I don't claim to be a redstone engineer. This is a first for me. First. Okay. Why is this one delayed? Oh. Is it connecting to that? Ah, this one doesn't have a... This one's not delayed. Interesting. It's not delayed. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's just say we have one to begin with. Let's just say we're giving it power. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it does mess it up. And this one really messed up. Okay. I think I figured out the problem, people. Right here, this is getting powered directly. So, not good. Very not good. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and see if I can just negate it by doing this. And then we're gonna do this to this. And then that's gonna be set up properly. Perfect. So that should do it, hopefully. Not what I meant. Okay. Okay, those were all synced. That should work now. Okay. I modified it slightly to get it right. So it does require a bit more work to be done. Thought I was done? No, you're never done. You're never truly done, buddy. Okay. And then this needs to go here. This needs to go here. This needs to go here. And wait, how did this one get its thing? Oh, it could just do that. I see. Wait, why is this even here? It doesn't need to be. This piece of glass I get. Why the hell do I need this one? Oh, I see. That's what gives it its redstone here. Wait, okay, wait, so if I do it like this, that should do something. No, it didn't. It did nothing. Okay. It did nothing. Okay. Hold up. I'm thinking, people. Yep, that works. I started back to ground zero and it works again. Yep, okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways. If I do a redstone block like here. Actually, like here. Okay, actually like here. That affects that one. That affects that whole lot. Okay. So I just need to be smaller than that. Okay. I guess this one is not necessary. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now that should be set up to be complete. That should be set up. Now I need to set up another one of these to be integrated with it again. So if I do this one, that should power everything. What the actual hell? You mind explaining that to me, buddy? Okay. Why is it being... Huh? No, those should still be delayed. Maybe it's like just the wrong tick now. Oh, it's just the wrong tick now. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have now. Okay. Okay. Wrong. Okay. It's wrong again. Okay, so why is this one... I think I see the problem. And I'm very annoyed on why I didn't see that before. Okay. Which means we're gonna have to make this a lot wider. Because it's gonna be annoyed by me. And I know it's gonna be annoyed, but you know. But you know, it has to be done. It just has to be done. Okay, now it should be good to go. Or not really, but you know. There's still some work to be done. But you know, most of it is done, I guess. I'm gonna do one tick. I'm just gonna do one tick. Just for, you know, stuff, I guess. That was wrong. Love to see that. This one isn't pushing out too, which is interesting. Okay, let's just say if I power these ones. Okay, it should just work. Should is the key word, but it's not. Okay, so I guess let's set these all to tick twice. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works now. I hear it and it's out of sync again. How is it out of sync? Why is it out of sync? Why are you out of sync? How are you getting powered? It's not that. How are you getting powered? How are you getting powered? I don't know how you're getting powered. You shouldn't be getting power, but you are. Which is interesting. Okay. Okay, you're not getting powered, like at all now. You know what? Let's do one of these. That should be it. Should be all that's needed to run that thing. Okay, working. Not working. Oh, it is working. 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 Okay, it's just working now. Really good. Thank God it's working. Why the hell weren't you working before? I think maybe because it was sending... Okay, so my biggest guess, like my biggest educated guess, was that there's two redstone, was that it was going in both directions, so it was making sort of a loop back. So it just like constantly powered itself, which isn't good. But it should work now. Hopefully. Anyways, let's see what we got. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, this should just work. Now I just need to get the actual thing to push. That's actually not what I meant. Huh. Not great. Okay. Let's do... Where is it? Observer, come here. Come over. There we go. And that should do it. That should legitimately do it. Okay, now it should just work. Hopefully, it should just work. Okay, so I just want this thing to be like, you know, like hall length, I guess. Let's make this nice and regal, I guess. Okay, so let's do... You know what? Let's put it here. Actually, no, I want it to be here, actually. Okay, so... That's gonna be annoying. What if I do this? If I do this, just push it back one. Because that'll... I mean, that technically works. I am technically sending a signal. Whether it works or not is up to interpretation. Let's see if it actually does work. It's a full powered one, so that might be a problem. It might be a problem. Like I said, might be. I'm an idiot. Man, I always forget, like, how much you need. If I have to push it, then I will, but I don't really wanna. Anyways. I don't think it works. Holy crap, it does. I didn't think that would work. I legitimately did not think that would work. No, it might. I think it actually. I might think it actually breaks. Well, it doesn't, buddy. That's right, people. That's right. I did it. I didn't think it would work. I doubted myself, but it did. It did work. Anyways, I made an overcomplicated version of a 2x2 door. Pretty cool, right? I mean, I think it's cool. Check it out. Sick, and it's fast too. No messing about here, people. No messing about here. We made a door. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, this was overcomplicated, but pretty sick, right? And the reason why I wanted to make it like this specifically, like I know you can make other ways of doing this, but I wanted it to be this one specifically because I just think it looks cool, the sliding in action. Does that not look cool? Like it just goes back and then to the sides. It's fast, it's quick, and it looks nice. Now the big one is 3x3 doors, which I do have a design for, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. What I do need, oh, actually, that actually reminds me. I'm gonna need a very specific design for this, or a very specific T flip-flop. I think this one actually might be the best for it, because it cycles it. So I think it might be the best. I legitimately think this might be the best one. Let's see, what do we got? I mean, if anyone likes this design, you're more than welcome to copy me, even though it's not the best design. It is pretty cool though, right? You gotta admit that's cool. And of course, if you want to, you know, reverse this, all you gotta do is just send an opposite redstone signal to this thing, and it'll do it. Yeah. This one I think only works in one direction just because of this particular design. Oh, that was an accident. That was a legitimate accident. It's a misinput, guys. Misinput. Okay. Anyways. Oh. Yeah. Anyways. I want to make a 3x3. 3x3s are a lot harder to make. Like a lot harder. But I think I can do it. And I'm going to use some designs just to specifically do it. And it's not going to be like a normal, you know, 3x3. Which, you know, obviously it's not. But I'm going to make it specifically like something else. My whole thing, and I think just for design wise, I think this will be a lot easier to do. Just because I think it'll be a lot easier to do it this way rather than the other way. So my whole strategy is gonna be making it look like this. And then obviously, you know, like one of these. I think it'll be easier if I do it like this, because I can separate basically these portions, and then I can do the middle portion all on its own. So I think that's gonna be my design. This is gonna be how it looks. So yeah, I think it looks cool. But it's gonna have to depend on what I'm doing to it. Okay, so basic concept wise, I can do this. Okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna copy some of the techniques I did here. And then I'm just gonna... Oh, that's not what I meant. Anyways. Oh, that's not what I meant either. Jeepers, man. Jeepers. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna go for... My gosh. Nice. I'm gonna do... I'm gonna go actually further up, just so I can have a little space underneath to do my own thing. Ah, damn it. Okay. This. Okay, so I have like 3 blocks of like working space underneath it, which is gonna be really nice for me. Okay. So these will connect to these portions. No, these portions. Those are gonna connect to those portions. So now that we have those portions out the way, I'm gonna use I'm just gonna copy the design I did for this and just like segment it into this portion, because those are really easy to make and I don't really want to overcomplicate it. All right, so this is it. Okay. I think I can copy not this design, but I'm gonna do it in a piston design. So how I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be kind of weird, but I think I can do it like this. So I'm just gonna make a platform to just build on for a quick second, just to show you what I'm thinking of doing. Okay. I need 2 pistons like this, 2 sticky pistons, I think, and it needs to be observer based. Yes, it needs to be observer based. Okay, so if I do this, it'll do that. Now all I need is, I think, another one? Wait, no. That's a 3 piston design, right? I just need a 2 pusher. I forgot what those are made of. I can still use observers for these, I'm pretty sure. I just need it to be specific. I don't exactly remember how I did this. Man, I'm having like brain fog right now. I don't know. Oh my gosh. How the hell did I do that? How did I do that? What if I did... If I did this? No, it has to be up top. It has to be like kind of like that, right? Has to be like that. It has to be like that. I just do not remember how I did that. I just legitimately have no clue how I don't remember how I did that. What if I did this? And then I did... Oh, hold up. There we go. And then I just did this. Okay, and then like that. No, that's not how it works. But I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting somewhere. I just need to remember how I did this. I just really need to remember how I did this, because otherwise I'm just not gonna get it. How did I do this? Because, like, if I do this... If I do this and this... Yes. Doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. Okay. How am I doing this? Not gonna be a comparator, right? There's no way. No way I'd be doing comparators. It doesn't work like that. What if I did it like that? Does that work? That works. Yeah, I think that works. I think this one will just do. So this is how it works. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but I'm gonna do it like that anyways. Because I really don't want to do anything else like that. And it makes it very, very nice for me. And it just makes it super nice, just in terms of my style, it makes it easy. Oh, wait, no, this is... Oh my gosh. Definitely not how it works. So let's just imagine it's up there. So it has to be minimum like here. Right? It has to be minimum there. But also this thing has to be minimum like there now, so... There's a lot of space I gotta work with, but I think this is how it's gonna work. Wait, is that correct? Oh yeah, it's 3 blocks wide, eh? Yeah, I guess that is how it works. Yeah, so it's just, it has to be like this. Daytime, alright. Yeah, because then these go away, and then these are what's left. I think that's how it's gonna have to work. So, yeah. So, like, if I were to send, like, a... Let's say I were to send one of these. Just like a button signal. Because it's gonna have to be multiple. Very nice, very nice. Nice. That's a button. See, that's buttons. I think it'll just work if... Because remember, what I'm wanting to do is set up levers. That's why we set up T flip-flops in the beginning. In the... You guys ever see that? In the beginning... I love that. I don't know why I love that. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, multiple. We're doing. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one because I think if I do it this particular way, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just see. I'm just gonna take this real quick and see if it works. Okay. So if I do this, do that, and then do, I need target block. If I do it this way, okay. It does work. It does work. So that's it off. Yeah, so it's not gonna work like that, eh? Unfortunate, but I think I can make it work. I think I can just make it work. I think I can make it work regardless. So what I will do is I will make an observer. Okay, I'm just gonna make an observer sit here, send a redstone signal here, so it makes a momentary switch. This is gonna basically emulate a button. So let's say I'm doing this, right? Let's just say I have a redstone signal. Let's just say I have a redstone signal. Yeah. Since we're gonna be emulating a button anyways, let's just do that. Okay. Button. See, not great. Not particularly great. Okay, it's not particularly great. But like, okay, let's just, okay, we're doing a lever now. It's gonna be pushed up here. Okay. That's not working. I'm clearly doing something wrong. I think it might just be this one. It might be the delay. So let's delay it to like a full-on pulse. Yeah, I think it's just the delay that I'm having trouble with, but I think I got it. I think I got the pulsing correct. Okay. Okay. Had to check up on something. Alrighty. So, now that I have everything else set, kinda, not really though. Now that I have everything set, sorta, really, not really. We're just gonna do that. Big thing that I didn't I didn't expect it, just because I'm an idiot. I'm kind of a massive idiot because of it. This isn't this. You see, this relies on a very specific this system. This will make it cleaner. So I'm actually kind of glad I did it this way. But yeah, I don't know why I did it this way. I said I was gonna do that, this design. I'm not. I straight up lied. I don't know why. In my mind was thinking I'm doing the exact same thing I did. No, you're not. You're just not. You're just not. You are just not doing that. Anyways. Yeah. Let's do. I'm gonna do one of these. And then these ones can be connected. And I like. Kind of just like this, right? Okay. I kind of don't like this thing. And I can make it part of the iron thing. Just because, like, you know, it's gonna have to look like it. It's gonna have to look the part, alright? Alright, let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm being kind of quiet right now. I'm concentrating my ass off just to do this. Okay, so this is what the inner side is gonna look like when it's locked up. When it is currently locked up, it's gonna look like this. When it's unlocked, it's gonna look like something else, and I will show you that once I'm ready. Alright, let's see. Actually, I don't even think I need one of these. That's a lie. I am gonna need one of those. That is a dead lie. I'm gonna need one of those. I don't know why. It's like, what am I talking about? You are gonna need one of those. What the hell? What goofy juice are you talking, bro? Like, what goofy juice are you spouting right now, man? Okay. I think these ones can just be connected by themselves, but I don't know. Oh, whoops, I guess I can just do that. So that powers those ones, so I've got the top ones powered up. I'm gonna power them like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna power them like this. So this thing's gonna have like a platform. It's just gonna have a platform. Just so I can cover everything up. Alright, let's see what we got. There we go. So this is the platform. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. This is gonna have to be pushed. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Because we're gonna push it like this anyways. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that was a smart idea. Okay. I'm just kind of goofing around with this now. But this should work now. This should work. This particularly should work. Okay, we're gonna have redstone signal going like this. Yeah, okay. And then glass all around, baby, all around. Okay, like that. And then we should just be able to connect via the glass. And that should be it for that. Now, for this particular portion, I'm wanting something a bit small, a bit compact, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think I'm going with this one. Alright. This is gonna have to be really small. Like really, really small. And for that particular reason, I'm picking this design. Let's go a bit lower. We have the space. Why not use it? Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Yes. And that should connect it all. Well, I say all, but it's not really all. Because we still have one little portion that needs to be pushed over here. So that still needs to be pushed over here. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That is really, really nice. Jeez. That was really clean. I like that. I like what I saw there. I want to see the entire thing though, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to, yes, okay. This should be it. So I just need, if I do this correctly, it should, I wouldn't need to do anything. Okay. And yeah, that should do it. Should do it. I don't exactly know if I'm gonna, if it's gonna work. Again, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a bit long. I'll admit that it is a bit long, but it should just work. So yeah. That's all I really care for. Is that it just simply works. It's all I could ever care for, you know what I mean? I mean, I really want this thing to look nice, so I kind of want to put the button like it's here, or maybe it's here. But if I'm doing that, then I'm gonna need to redesign a lot of stuff, and it's just gonna be annoying. But I could do it. I could do it. You could do it. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, man. You just need a bit of rewiring, you know? Just needs a bit of rewiring. Just needs a tiny bit of rewiring, and we're good. Oh, so this needs to be like this. It's just how redstone works. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm gonna get rid of these because I don't like having unnecessary blocks there. Okay, this should do it. I don't have a block in there, do I? Hold up. Okay. This one's kind of out of sync just because it kind of is. It just is what it is. Okay, now that they're all connected, it should just work now. Alright, people. Oh, I'm excited. I have been working on this for a little bit now. I think it looks pretty good. It's not the most compact. I know that. But it looks really freaking cool. It just looks really sick. I really worked hard on this one. So I'm excited to show you guys. There's not much redstone like on the walls, so you'll get to. You want to explain yourself, buddy? Oh, this one isn't even being powered. I see. I understand. That is a conundrum. Okay, that is a massive conundrum that I'm going to need to fix. I mean, I guess I could do this. Like here, and then we go into this. It'll have to be slightly above stuff. So this is gonna have to be like, I don't know, target blocked. Because that's kind of the only way I'm seeing things right now. Okay, okay, it should just work, people. Oh yeah! That's what we love to see. Oh yeah, and I forgot, just block this stuff. And look at that. It just looks so good! It's perfect. Not perfect, but it is really, really good. It is really good looking. I mean, just look at it. It looks so good. Big question, can I send redstone to this? I think I can. Making it look seamless. It looks seamless, people. It looks beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Looks perfectly normal, right? Now, no more. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we love to see, people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Textbook, people. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna actually clip that because I really like how that looked. I loved how that looked. I loved how that looked. Bro, that looked so good. What? I'm gonna send it to this so you guys at least have something to look at while I clip. That looked so good. Like, is that just me? That looks so good. I'm clipping that portion. I think it got the 30 seconds. I don't know if it did. I don't know. Again, people, I don't know. Now, I'm sure that someone at some point in time made this design. I 100% think that someone else made this design. Did they make it exactly the way I did? Maybe, maybe not, you know? But I think it looks really good. I just think it looks super good. It's super compact as well. I mean, just like, look at that. It's as compact as I can make it personally, but you know. And you can see this, like, this is 2x2. Very nice, very nice. 2x2 is looking like that. This is a 3x3, looking really cool. I mean, look how fancy it looks. And seamless redstone. You don't even see it. You don't even see it. That's what I love to see. You don't even see the redstone. It is just there. It's underneath it all. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? And it's super fast. Look at that. You can't say that's not fast. That's super fast. That is as quick as you're gonna make it. That's as quick as you're gonna get it, people. I think that is super good. Okay, don't do that. Anyways. Super good looking. Now, 4x4s. I don't want to make one. I just don't want to make one. 4x4s get really hard to do at a certain point. It's not, okay, like, unless you use a certain technique, you're not gonna do anything that's compact. Like, if you stick strictly, and I mean strictly, to pistons, you're not, it's just gonna be super complicated to do a 4x4. However, if you use flying machines, all power to you, you can use those. Those are very, very, very easy to use. Again, I think this is super cool though. On the inside, it'll look like this, so you get to see a bit of the redstone mechanics in there. But if you're not even in it, then it'll look like this. And you will never see it, ever. It is seamless, people. That's what we love to see. Oh my gosh, my voice is going hoarse from just talking that much, you know, yapping on about a piston door. But you know what? That's something I really like to do. I really like these. I like these designs. I like these little intricate things that you can do. I think it's super cool. This doesn't have like any redstone, but this is sending it now. Isn't that super cool? It's super cool. I think it's just super cool. It is just really cool. Yeah. I don't know. It's super cool to do this. Now, that's kind of all I really wanted to do today. I don't really want to end stream today. Like I don't want to end stream early, you know, like 2 hours on the clock. Nah, I don't want to do that. But I also don't know what to do now. I legitimately have no clue what to do now. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can actually build something. Like, we can legitimately build something and not look like, you know, and not be like, instead of building redstone, let's actually build like a statue or a building or something like that, you know? And let's combine one of these in there. I think it's just saying, be really cool. But what would I add? Okay, I really want to add this design into a, like a, I don't know, something. You guys have any ideas? I mean, I have no idea. I legitimately have no clue. You guys like, okay, this is just for my, like, for my YouTube audience, for when I eventually clip and I, like, do it into a short. You guys like redstone? If you don't like redstone, fair by you, you know. I like redstone. If you want to stick around for redstone, I don't know, on you. I like redstone, so I just want to use redstone. I just want to, you know, work on the redstone. Oh yeah, the new snapshot's not out yet, so I'm still stuck on these guys. You know what? Actually, before anything, like before I do anything else, I have not checked out the new snapshot. So I guess let's go check that out. I have to load into the snapshot version. Snapshot version. 26.1. What is it called? Oh, is it like snapshot 26? Like it's the like, I don't know, beta 26. I don't know. Like I don't know how to describe that. Does that catch it on you? Does that catch it on the stream? It does. Okay, cool. Let's just make a new world. Okay, let's just see. I don't know. Animal. Oh, that's not how you spell animals. Oh, that's that. I don't want to say that. I don't know what to call it. I guess like preview. I don't know how to, like, I can't make any good, I can't make a good good title to save the life of me. Like, no joke, my personal worlds are Minecraft 1, Minecraft 2. I'm sure you guys saw that. It's not a joke. I just don't know how to, like, I don't know how to, like, make a good title. Okay, anyways, what are we looking at? Like, do baby bees, like, are baby bees a thing? Like, okay, what's the baby of anything? Actually, wait, can I do this? Okay, let's see what the baby of you looks like. Yo, look at him! He's so cute! Oh my gosh, he's so cute! Oh my gosh! That is adorable! I don't think they would. I feel like it'd just be a smaller version of you. Oh, it's not! It's so cute! Oh my gosh! Look at you! Oh my gosh! Okay. For anyone that doesn't know, I love bees. I absolutely adore bees. Look at him! Oh, he's flying by. Oh my god. Oh, there's the parent over here. And there's this baby following its. Oh, it's so cute. That's adorable. All right, you're next. You're next. Oh, look at you, a little heifer. You got a little heifer. Oh, don't get near that. I swear, if anything happens to that baby. Bro, okay, yeah. Back to what I was saying. If you guys don't know, like me personally, I love bees. I like in every world that I create, and every like server that I'm in, I always for some reason, and I mean I know the reason, I just love bees, but anytime I can, I will make a bee enclosure. I make like a greenhouse, you know? I make that and I love it to death. It is my favorite thing. Oh, baby cats. Tell me. I have baby cats of my own. I have like kittens of my own. That is a chonker of a cat. Look at that. It's a chonker. Oh, it even does a little noise. That's so cute. Like I gotta say, man, I'm in love. I want this new snapshot, bro. I want this so bad. What else did they add in this game, anyways? Okay, the one thing I don't really understand is just it. Look how freaking big. Look at this big forehead. Look at the biggest snout. My gosh. Still cute, but like, wow, you really made their head like Gigantimanosaurus, you know what I mean? It's like, okay. Oh, baby pigs. I don't own pigs of my own. Wish I did, but look at these. Look at them. Oh, they even have a little, like, baby, what is it? Like a snout? Or not snout. Like a, oh, snort? What is that word even? Like, what's the word for that? I forgot. I'm blinking on that name. Are there any others? Like, do hostile mobs have babies? Like I know, obviously the zombie has the baby zombie, but like, are they gonna add baby skeletons? Are they gonna add baby gas? That'd be. I mean, they already kind of do, with the happy gas. So like, I mean, but I mean, like, you know, like, baby, not happy gas. You know what I mean? Although I guess if they are babies, they're just gonna turn into the happy gas because they're gonna dehydrate. I don't know. Oh, is this one like naturally spawning? Look at it, it's a naturally spawning one. Look at that. Ah, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, dude. It is genius. Listen, man, I don't always agree with what, you know, Minecraft, the entity does. You know, with like them cracking down on some servers, but dude, this is great. This is great. Can I not do that? You, baby chick, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful thing. Life. Oh wait, I know turtles have them. Can I find a turtle? I got baby little fish over here, but I guess they were always like that. Oh yeah, squids have them, right? You. Give me baby squid. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Yeah. New to the world. Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. I'm losing my voice just like having emotions over this. Like, dude, I don't know how long I've been playing Minecraft now. I've definitely been playing it for like probably over 10 years now. Like, it has been a minute for me. It's been a long time now. And man, I don't know why, but this is making me excited to play Minecraft again. And I'm still like, and like to this day, I still like playing Minecraft. That's why I'm still streaming. That's why I'm still playing. But this, dude, this for some reason has got me in a massive, like, giddy mood. What is that? Oh yeah, those are the new ones. I have not yet gotten one. Like in my own personal world, I've not gotten one of those. Trying to find a sea turtle. Are they by the beach or something? Oh, yeah. Look at right there. Epic, epic. Give me baby turtle. Ah, look at you. Look at you. Adorable. Adorable. Oh, also, I guess like on a off tangent, they did this a while ago, but I kind of really like how they personalized each of the spawn eggs. That's great. Like spiders, cave spiders. Hey, they're similar, but they're different. And like, I think they're slightly smaller too. Look at that. The egg is slightly smaller. Little, you know, attention to detail. Love that. And I got Endermans. Endermites, you got the little skulkers. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, this is great. It's great. Love to see this. I love to see that, people. I just love to see it. Okay, but like again, back on my like previous comment about like I don't always agree with what Minecraft does, and for that matter with what Microsoft does. A lot of the time I actually disagree with what Microsoft does. And this is a little tangent, I guess. But hold on, let me do something real quick. Like, again, I don't always agree with what Microsoft does, and for most of the time I actually don't agree with what they do in general. Like with them and AI and them shoving AI down my throat, I hate that. One thing I do very much dislike what they're doing right now, but I can understand why they're doing it, but also I don't like why they're doing it. You know, like I can understand why they're doing it, but their actions, I don't like what they're doing. You know what I mean? So let me explain, just for people that don't know what I'm talking about. Minecraft, and for that matter Microsoft, has updated Minecraft's terms of service when it comes to servers and how they conduct themselves. The current run of I guess the terms of service with how servers have to conduct themselves in are really constricting, especially to Anarchy servers. And me, I don't even play on Anarchy servers, but I think it's an important thing to have for Minecraft. Anarchy servers have been there since the very beginning. They've been kind of grandfathered in. And when it comes to like Anarchy servers like 2B2T, yes, they are. It is an extremely volatile server. I think anyone can agree with me on that fact. Like, with how volatile that community is, I don't think like the vast majority of people don't want to go on there. Like, obviously, I think we can all agree on that, right? With like, you know, how like you can blatantly use hacks on Minecraft on that Minecraft server. Like you can use dupe hacks. You can like there have been people that have done some very much illegal stuff on that server, and I think yes, like Microsoft and Minecraft have a right to at least, you know, tell them, hey, don't do that, because they've been linked to actual criminals. 2B2T. Like there have been actual criminals on that server. But I think the way that Minecraft, and for that matter Microsoft, is going around by doing that and censoring them, I think it's just completely wrong. I don't think you should be doing that. I don't think you should be hard censoring them. And even if you do hard censor them, there's already been, like, you know, workarounds to negate that effect. You know, like with how you can't use curse words on 2BG2 anymore. But there's been workarounds to negate that fact anyway, so people can already curse already. So what Minecraft's doing is basically saying, hey, you're not allowed to do it, but they're pushing it under, you know, under that giant banner, and now people, they're just doing it secretly. They're doing it more discreetly, you know what I mean? Which I don't think is a good thing. Or like how, you know, like what is it, the vanilla, what is it, I think it's called like Minecraft Vanilla, and like how they've been like affected by this because, you know, obviously people curse on them, but on that server you're not allowed to use hacks, you're not allowed to do anything that 2B2T can do. Yes, it's an anarchy server, but it's more vanilla based. So I think that one's perfectly justified to be like, hey, it's normal, and it doesn't like super like, and it does, yes, with new terms and service, it does, you know, cross the line in terms of that, right? But from what I've read, the server owner was given no notice on the new terms of service, and they were given no notice that they even, you know, that they even like broke the rules to begin with. They just instantly cracked down on them, and they shut their server down for a month. They blacklisted them for a month. I don't think that's okay. Like, at least give them like a, you know, like a month of prior notice so that they can fix what they did, or like fix the rules that they broke. I think that's at least justified, not just outright blacklisting them immediately. And like Minecraft's ticket system, like for server owners, that, you know, like if they did break the rules and they eventually fixed it, they don't respond in time, bro. They just don't respond at all. Like, as far as I remember, the server owner for like Minecraft Vanilla, they straight up had to wait a month for them to even get a response. And even then, they wasn't even telling them that they could, like, you know, that they unblacklisted them from Minecraft servers. That's messed up. That's really messed up. So yeah, I mean, that's my whole 2 cents on it, right? I think Minecraft, what they did, like, in general, what they've done is perfectly justified. I mean, like, with Bedrock servers, it's more accessible to kids, right? So they want to make it more friendly to them, and that makes sense. That makes sense. I understand that. But the way they went about doing it is absolutely just insane. Like, it's insane. Like, what? Like, this is a company, like if I were to look at it from a third-party perspective, I would think this company is mismanaged to heck. Like, it does not know what it's doing. I would think that this company is completely mismanaged for doing that. I want Minecraft to be more proactive about it, yes. Like, I think they should be more proactive to, you know, keep the community safe. But I also don't think they should be, you know, be so, like, iron-fisted with the way they rule it, you know? With the way that they're going about it. I think that you can do it in a more streamlined and, you know, comprehensive way of doing it. Like, if some server broke the rules, give them prior notice that's saying, hey, we've seen that you've broken the rules of our terms of service. If you don't fix it within, like, you know, 1 to 2 months, we will blacklist you. You know, like, you're going against our terms of service. We have the right to do it. We're giving you prior notice 1 to 2 months in advance to fix your stuff so that we don't blacklist you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think there's some like it's a complicated situation. Again, I don't know all the facts about what happened to, like, Minecraft Vanilla. I think that's what their name is. Or Vanilla Minecraft. The Anarchy server. That's the one I'm referring to. I don't know the whole story about that, right? What I do know is that, as far as I know, it took him a month, like nearly an entire month, to get his server, like, unbanned or unblacklisted. And that, to a server owner, as far as I'm aware, man, that is like detriment to straight up killing that server. That's insane what they did there. Like, you know, I love Minecraft and all that, but I'm not gonna say like the company itself is they're magnanimous and they're saints in what they do. No, absolutely not. I've seen them do some idiotic stuff that I'm like, why, dude? I love your game. Why are you ruining it? Yeah. So, with all that being said, I still love Minecraft. I still love that. But like, I wish that they would, you know, be a tiny bit lenient on some of the servers. Like, if you're gonna crack down on it, right? At least be somewhat more friendly about how you're doing it, and not just outright blacklisting the day of. You know what I mean? That's besides the point, though. I don't know what I was talking about before all this. Oh, I went on a massive rant. Sorry to anyone that was listening to that, but yeah. I mean, I guess that's just me. That's just how I feel about it. I personally think we should just let a server do... We should have guidelines, of course. And if they do break a rule, give them prior notice. Give them at least the bare minimum prior notice. You know. And, you know, I also get that some of the blame also lies upon the owner of the vanilla like Minecraft vanilla, that anarchy server, because they're like, if we're being very, you know, pedantic, their contact information wasn't on like their frontline page. It was one click away to get there. But again, could the people that were checking for the server not do one click to, you know, see if they had contact information? I'm just saying. Feel like they're, you know, both parties are to blame, and one more than another. Again, yeah, you know. Also, I mean, I guess one thing I want to do, at least, you know, now that I'm back, I was very much like, oh, Jesus, man, my throat is getting very hoarse. We're getting very sore right now. One thing I did wanted to say though is because I did a clean restart of my Windows. I don't know if I have my my Skyrim save. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I don't know if it's there anymore, and I think it might be gone. And if it is gone, I'm gonna be really, really sad about that, because I made some good progress in that one. I made some really good progress. It's unfortunate, you know what I mean? Another thing that I've been, I guess it's not really that it's public or not, but I made an audition, people. I did an audition. I auditioned for something in Minecraft. I'm not gonna say, because, again, I don't think, because okay, like, bare minimum, I don't think they'll be ready until March, which is next month, and they haven't released anything, so, yeah, I don't even know if I'm in that thing. So I don't want, like, I don't want to just confirm anything, all right? Like, I don't want to say I'm in it. Oh my gosh, I'm in it. No, I'm not. If anything, I'm not in it until I'm in it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna think I never got in, you know? Because that's my whole mentality. Like, I never got in. I never got in. Because if I didn't, you know, saves me from the embarrassment, or also saves me from like the absolute like, oh, I didn't get in. You know what I mean? Besides the point, people. This is just kind of like a just chatting stream, because my whole thing today is, hey, I'm back, and I didn't really want to do anything, you know, heavy today. I've been feeling absolutely terrible, but I'm back, and I'm not here just to, you know, say, oh my gosh, I was so sick, oh my goodness. No. When I get past that, and I want to just say, hey, man, I'm back. Let's get back to gaming. Let's get back to, you know, playing games. Gone for a month, you know? A lot of stuff happened. In the meantime, a lot of stuff happened. Oh yeah, and I guess this is my first stream since the new year. It's 2026! Exciting, people. Happy New Year's to anyone that I didn't say Happy New Year's to. Happy birthday to anyone that, you know, if it was your birthday, then happy birthday, you know what I mean? My birthday isn't in like it's gonna be a while until my birthday comes up. Also, I in that, you know, mysterious audition that I did, I explained why the hell my screen looks this way. Because I like ultra wide. It's nothing. It is just that. I just like ultra wide. I don't really have an explanation for any of that. I just really like ultra wide. I can't, like, I can't, you know, can't say anything else about it. I just like ultra wide. Like, I don't know if like anyone, like, you know, I don't know. Another big thing is, like, no joke, I've been kind of missing, like, SMPs. Like, if I'm being honest, I think I kind of miss SMPs. Mainly because I like the community aspect, but I also really like building, like, crazy stuff. Like, I had these massive projects in previous SMPs, but they all kind of ended, and I kind of lost motivation to build anything after that. So, Jesus, my voice, bro. Anyways, like I've been saying, I kind of want to join another SMP, but I haven't really, like, seen anything that kind of, you know, piques my interest, I guess. Like, I haven't really seen anything that piques my interest. I've seen one, and yeah, I've seen one that piques my interest, but that's kind of it. Whoa, that one looks massive. What the heck? Yo, another thing I've always wanted to do was I've wanted to recreate one of these, but like fully created and not like broken, or like, I guess slightly broken. Like, I really wanna like make one of these guys. Just like a big one. I think it looks sick. Because I see these all the time and I'm like, these look sick. Like, does it not look sick? Like, looking at it, right? And you see this. Does that not look cool? I think it looks epic. Big questions, right? Big questions. And this is just like for like people that watch my YouTube shorts. Big questions, because I'm planning to build stuff, right? And if there's an SMP out there, and I don't know, let me know. And if they're doing auditions, please let me know. Anyways, like I said, I want to build stuff in like an SMP, like a big one. Well, not like a... Okay, the big thing, right, is I don't want to feel like I'm like 1 in a million player in there, right? And if I am, then I am, right? I want to join like an SMP where it's like tight-knit community where I get to know everybody. That's kind of my whole thing. But yeah, big question to people that like watch my shorts, because I don't know, some people watch my shorts. What do you guys want me to build? Like just anything. Like, is there anything particular that you want me to build? Because I don't like, in terms of me, right? I don't really have any big ideas. You know what I mean? Like I suck at like coming up with ideas. I like to, you know, have someone like, you know, give me a prompt and I will make something out of that. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas about that, please do let me know, okay? I'm gonna clip that actually. Clip that, people. I have a thing for that and I don't use it. My gosh. Another big thing I want to do, just because I really want to check my my YouTube. Is my usually Minecraft just like the screen blacks out when I tap out. Yeah. Anyways, let me look at myself. I saw my YouTube feed and it's another Roblox kidnapping. What the freak? What is wrong with people, man? Why do people, why? Why are people doing that? It's a kid's game. I haven't played, okay. So, big thing for me, right? I play Roblox now and again, just because there's some interesting games on there. I don't interact with anybody because I'm just scared to talk to anyone. The only people I will interact with are people that I know in real life, or people that I'm closely with on another platform, because I will not interact with you if I'm on Roblox. I like playing some of the games because I think they're kind of fun, like Tycoons and like, you know, like some of the sniper games. I like playing those games. I will not interact with anybody, because I am afraid. Like, do not get near me. Do not get near me. Do not get near me. That's why I like to play horror maps or like these horror games with like close friends of mine, because it's like, it's not like a giant lobby of people. It's a giant lobby of people that I know. It's a small niche bit of people I know that I play the game with, and I will not play with anyone else. Like I will not play, or like I will not interact with anyone else. Like if they're like, if I'm in like a, what is it, like back in the day, right, when I played Phantom Forces, right? I used to stream Phantom Forces. I remember that. They are long gone. Those streams are long gone, man. I streamed on the crappiest laptop. It had like a Pentium in it. It was crap. Anyways, that's besides the point. Like when I used to play Phantom Forces on like my old systems, I would not interact with anybody. I would just play the game solo. I would solo campaign that game. I do not play with parties. The only time when I played with a party was when I was either playing with my brother or I was playing with a friend of mine. All right, like a close friend of mine. Like they were a close friend of mine. Because otherwise, I ain't playing with you, buddy. That's why, like, if anyone gives me like if anyone like sends me a friend request on Roblox, I ignore you. I instantly block you. No, I do not interact. I'm terrified of Roblox, and I feel like it shouldn't really be that way. Like it should be a, you know, a calming community. You know, like a community where like it feels safe. But it's not. It's dangerous, man. I'm scared. I'm just scared. I'm scared of that place. I'm terrified, man. I'm terrified. Ugh. Like, dude, I hear some of the stories like on the news, and I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, that could have been me when I was 12. I'm terrified of these people. Like I'm vehemently disgusted by people that do that. I'm absolutely, that is abhorrent. You disgust me if you even think of doing that on Roblox. Oh, and also the CEO of Roblox, him and that weird dating, like 17 and over. Why 17? You could have made it 18. But then again, why did you make it a dating platform on Roblox to begin with, you weirdo, you sicko? That guy's a freak. He is a sick freak. The CEO of Roblox, he disgusts me, bro. He disgusts me. Like, the things he talks about is like, hey guys, we're now introducing dating on Roblox. Like, huh? Huh? What are you talking about, man? What is wrong with you? Like, where did you go in your mind and think this was a good idea? Oh, I know. I should make a dating platform on a kids game. What is wrong with you? Disgusting, bro. Like, actually disgusting. Oh my gosh. Like, I had a whole rant about that. Oh my gosh, bro. I am disgusted by some of the people in this world that are in power. Like, who the hell lets you become this powerful? Like, you are the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you think of stuff like this? Seriously, man, someone's got to check that man's hard drive. Someone's got to check that man's, like, entire phone, PC, everything, bro. Because I swear there might be something on it, man. I don't know. I was right to make this a not for kids stream. Because, like, the stuff I talk about, man, I'm just disgusted about, like, some people. And I mean, usually I don't even talk about this stuff. Usually I'm all in it for the game. I think it's just for this stream. Just because I don't really know what I'm, like, I didn't really have anything planned for today. So I'm just kind of ranting on today. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's just weird. It's just weird. Maybe I'll make this a video, like just me ranting on about, like, how weird it is that guy is, like, doing that. I just don't understand, bro. Like, dude, at this point, I think Legos are the most kids-friendly thing I've ever seen. Besides the pricing, because kids can't afford Legos. There's no way. Kids could never afford Legos to begin with, man. Well, I mean, they could. If they, like, back then they could. Now, nah, that's for the rich and wealthy, buddy. That's for the affluent to get that stuff. Legos are for the rich. I'll stick with my Duplos, thank you very much. I bet even that's gonna be costing so much, man. I'm just like, brother, why? Yo, quick little tangent. Did anyone play with Duplos back in the day? Because I remember when I was in, like, elementary school, I would play with Duplos, and I remember, I don't know if I was in, like, a special class. I don't know. I don't know. I think I was in the class with everyone. But again, I don't know. I was in ELD, for crying out loud, until, like, 6th grade, man. I was in ELD. I was in like a reading class because I couldn't read as fast as the other kids. I always got, like, my words mixed up because I was like, is that? Because, like, for me, right, in my mind, I was like, is that Spanish or is that English? I don't know. My mind kept confusing the two, and for the longest time I had, like, and that is very specifically why for the longest time I had a massive stutter. I had a stuttering problem. But anyways, back to the Duplos. Duplos were cool. I like Duplos. Duplos really cool. I'm not gonna play with them now because they're Duplos. I'd rather play with Legos instead, but you know, they're Duplos. I think it's cool. I don't own a single Lego anymore. I remember when I was like I want to say 3rd or 4th grade. It was like it was Christmas winter, and I just got out of school, and they told me to go to the office, and they gave me a box of Legos. You know, like the starter kit Lego box. That was sick, bro. I don't know why they gave that to me. They must have known I was poor. Like, they must have known I was really poor. because they gave me like a box of Legos, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was crying, bro. I was like, oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Yeah, we lost that box. Sad. I'm kind of sad about that. That had a lot of Legos in it. That had like and it wasn't just like a box of like Legos, because it did start out of just like the box of the starter box of Legos. Like, it was just like the normal, I guess, 1x1 like box of that. But yeah, like it was just a starter kit, and then over time, me and my brother would like increase like the stuff we got in it. So we had like Lego Iron Man, Lego Batman, we had Lego Harry Potter with like the little skeletons and everything. And I think we even got like this weird like Lego dungeon set. Oh, and I remember this really weird. It was like a Lego Monopoly game. I think it was a Lego mini game of some sort. You know, like the Lego what is it? Like the Lego Dice Cube? Yeah, we had that. I don't know where we got that from, but we got that. It was weird. I think I've been streaming for long enough. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like always. But yeah. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll have something new. Maybe I'll stream even like, you know, later today. Just because I think, you know, I think it's just, I've been missing out on some streaming. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later or tomorrow. Bye-bye.